Now you guys are scared of me, huh?
Run it straight.
Oh.
Okay, no, sorry, excuse me.
Running good. Table 37. Woo!
What's up, poker fans? Welcome back to another Black Cash Poker video, where we bring you the best highlights and moments of the most entertaining poker events. Before getting into it, we would like to ask you guys to hit the like button and subscribe if you enjoy our videos, as your support is allowing us to continue posting videos consistently.
And welcome back. It is the Caribbean Poker Party main event final day, but it's not just the final day. It is now the final table. 140k locked up. It'd have been disastrous if you busted out there in ninth for 140. One of those that sits with you for weeks. We got from 24 to 9, and this is how things look. Greg Baird, the shortest. We just saw him get rather fortuitous there, along with Mateos. Phil Gruesome also short. Everyone else pretty comfortable, between 30 and 90 bigs, but it is that big chip lead of Aaron, 220 million. Big Hooney raising another gun, Ace Queen.
Totally forgot about that little thing.
Aaron fives in the cutoff.
Is it 5 million?
Expect him to throw one of those grey chips in there. Get himself to a flop.
$129, I think.
Tails, King, Queen of Diamonds in the big. And he's obviously going to call with. And well, Aaron continues to run good. Bad news for Hooney. Top pair, Queen quicker, Queen of Spades. We just check it's Aaron. The problem with that is Aaron bets big.
Oh, so that was our break? They just gave it? Oh, I didn't realize this.
Although, it's not huge in this instance. 7 million.
Of me eating a burrito on TV.
You're too vain.
Of course, Hooney going to continue with a call.
PartyPoker would never allow me that.
7 on the turn.
Oh, you think that would be a problem?
Ruining the shot.
We'll see the same action again on the turn. Check bet call.
I just had one for the first time and it was...
I thought it was quite decent.
32 million in the pot.
17.
Aaron going just over half pot. I think Hooney could definitely consider himself still ahead of some of Aaron's value even here. Six of diamonds on the river. Backdoor diamonds completing. Only 4 making a straight. Not that Aaron has to worry about Hooney having too many 4s, but he can definitely have a flush here. Ace of diamonds would play the same way. Aaron himself, of course, can have flushes.
27.
Barreling off. Does have some misdraws as well that he'll want to bluff. Hooney's Queen of Spades in his hand is a very bad card to have. He wants Aaron to have likes of King, Queen, Queen 10, Queen, Jack of Spades. Cards like that. He doesn't have any combo draws on the flop that have made flushes. A hand like, say, 6, 7 of diamonds that might bet the flop and taken off. It's obviously blocked by... There you go, he's done it. Hooney does do it. I love this. It is class. Taking the Ace of Diamonds and turn it into a perfect bluff.
I fold.
Wow. He does. He's going to show it and fold.
Sick bluff.
I have king high flush.
Tails, of course, folding King, Queen of Diamonds.
What does it be, an 8-time flush?
Full bots. King, Jack in the hijack. I'm ripping the 14 bigs. And Greg in the big blind, King Queen's going to have to call it off. Does so very quickly. He's going to see the good news. Just got to fade a jack for the double up. Spade, spade, spade. Greg's got that covered. Still needs to hit a jack and avoid a spade or queen. Drop it is not. These guys pretty much switch stacks. Phil down to under 7. Greg to a very nice 15.
Yes, I had more chips after day 2.
Pete defends ace 6. Flops second pair on king 6 deuce. Hooney with top pair. Decides to check this one back. Gonna check back some kings, so decided to check back king 4, one that has some backdoor straight potential, which has improved on the turn. Pete manages to check his 6 for a second time. Obviously going to be calling a better here from Hooney.
That's 7.5.
7.5 the bet. Cool course from Peter as we head to the river. Well, Gin for Hooney. Another king. Diamonds do complete, which he has more of than Peter does, having check called the turn. Peter would lead some diamonds.
Make a money.
Okay.
What did she do?
Going quite big here, 22.5. Pete looks like a 6, really.
Well, she's good for
Say,
you.
Hooney bets some diamonds on the flop, and he bets most kings on the flop.
How much
At the
is
same time.
this? Early 20s. Long time.
It does make the call. I think that's the correct call on balance. Hooney
My favorite beach in the world, Super
working through this final.
West.
Good luck, bro.
I'm running good today. I beat Foxen.
Aaron is going to call from the big with an ace. It's a flip. Still a fair fight. 10-8-6, but Aaron has that little 3 of hearts working for him. There it is.
Ah!
Top 2 for the Philbot.
Congratulations.
Winner! Now you guys are scared of me, huh? Now we're talking. Jesus.
Do you have some samples that we could all
Mateos raising the button.
one each?
Yeah, I haven't heard of this
Instead of a
company.
drink, right?
So the other thing that they allow you to do is called white labeling, right? So you could do like a Nordic Oils or whatever you want to name your company, and you can order it, and then you just slap your label on it. And there might be 1,000 bottles of the same one with
Wow,
different brand names.
Hooney style.
It's the same thing, and they don't monitor it. They don't. They
Have
allow
some
you
of
to
that,
do it right.
Mateos.
So until it actually helps.
Yeah, I mean, well, Hooney's got
Yeah,
like
good stuff.
Ace-5 suited a lot and stuff here, right?
Right.
Alright.
I kind of like it, but
Gives him a needle.
it's bonded.
You know what I'm trying to say, Dempsey.
No, not really, but
Well, whatever.
William.
I just like
raising.
it. 2.5x, 2.6x, something like that. It's more tilting for them as well after they folded. You know, when they have like 6, 7 off and they're like, I don't know what the hell. You make it 3.5x. It's kind of like, okay, fold. You know, no worries. Make it 2.6x, and they're like, what am I supposed to do? Here? They
Hooney.
always fold, but they feel bad about it.
What's Hooney supposed to do here? Well, he's going to flat Ace Jack.
Back to Miami, actually, the
Don't mind this.
Hard Rock,
He has.
Australia.
7-6. Going to
That's
check
as
it on
far
over
as I know.
to Hooney, who has Ace of Spades.
Yeah, I think it makes sense to have a more polarized 3-betting
Hard
range.
Rock one should be all right.
So
The big
Ace
one
Jack,
should be the,
makes sense to not waste it by 3-bet
the one
folding.
at the 5
But in
diamonds
reality,
really
you
good.
probably get jammed on
It's like
so
this.
infrequently
It'll
that
be
it makes sense
1,000
just to
plus
3-bet everything.
10, and
You
it'll
know,
be
Right.
1,000
everything
plus
that you
them
can
twos.
3-bet, just
It'll be
put it in
1.5,
3-bet and don't really worry about the
1.8
times you get jammed on.
something like that.
You know, if
And it
he's,
should be pretty tight with Hooney on the button, right?
well, he should be.
Wow.
Yeah, then talk to
But-
us,
The
Hooney
yeah,
show.
we check,
Ball got worse and worse for Will.
That's good,
But you could imagine 9-10 suited being, some players might fold it in this spot. So
It's
he's
really
not
hard
like-
to fold, isn't it? You look at a 9-10 and they're the same suit.
It's pretty hard, especially clubs.
on a Saturday. Best day for clubs. How big does
So
Hooney?
I imagine Hooney's going to go really big here, like close to pot. I mean, he has a lot of really easy bluffs here now, like any low pair basically. So it's like deuces to fives, even eights and nines can bluff here. Like it's a really credible bluff spot. So yeah, that seems about right.
I mean, can't really call this, can he? He's going to have some Queen X, some King X.
Yeah, for sure. In this line, he's pretty low down in his range. I imagine he's going to check jacks on the flop a decent amount as well.
Wow.
Nope.
Calls and gets shown Broadway. All right. Maybe do you think Will was thinking hands like Ace Jack might have 3-bet pre-flop?
Sure.
Hands even like King Queen might have 3-bet pre-flop. So look at this. Blinds going up 2 million, 4 million. Well, everyone's short, bar Aaron and Hooney. Hooney 267 million.
I checked the stream. I saw him all in 3 times dominated. Not 3
I think
times
twice.
behind.
I think
Nah,
twice
dominated.
I
No,
think, yeah, Queen
3
Jack against.
3 times dominated Dempsey. He had Ace 9 versus Ace Jack on 10.
You're right. Yes.
7,
yes.
8 or
Yeah.
something.
Got to chop out that one. You're right.
That's dominated. He had 9% or something on the turn. I mean, yeah, okay, he had decent draw or whatever, but
Canadians have
Yeah. Then you had Queen Jack against King Jack and King 10 against Ace 10.
tournament had the stream open. I saw Phil call, or you know whatever jam, and then the guy started tanking, and then I played a hand, 4-bet pot. I river trips in a 4-bet pot.
Like 100 million, right?
I bet,
You had like
get
90
shoved
million.
on.
I wrote 90.
Like obvious they have top
790.
boat, but I have
No,
trips,
Now I have 90.
So you shoved 80.
and then I'm like,
I was shoving the back.
God damn it, and I called.
70,
I'm a
maybe
fish.
75.
And they had, but you said
They
it's
had
obvious
top
they have
set.
top boat.
Yeah, they had top boat. Yeah.
Why would you call with trips if they got top boat?
It's friends, you know, like they were always going to do this with bluff. Like if he had the bluff there, he was always going to do
You're gonna
it.
get snapped on, but
Like 10 big blinds left.
Learn this game.
I look down, and it's like the queen on the river just comes.
Oh,
Because it was like a 5-minute hand, and then I look down, and then, you know, like, I just had like, whatever.
on this board.
Yeah, this is nice. So, like with the 4s, this board would be like a GTO type triple if it was not double flush draw. Does that make sense? So if it was like King 10-8 rainbow, ace turn, and you had 4s, like yeah, did he just jam?
No, he called.
Called? Oh, okay, sorry. On this board. Because once the 3rd Broadway comes out, it's like kind of hard to have bluffs. You know, like
Right.
equity-driven bluffs. Of course, when there's double flush draw, you have tons of equity-driven
Right.
bluffs.
Okay.
All the flush draws, but it makes sense for Hooney to just extend the range a lot because you know William doesn't have kings, tens, ace, king so much.
Check.
Nope.
Kings and nines.
I'm kind of surprised William called the turn honestly with this hand.
Right, 9 of clubs is a pretty poor card to be calling with here.
Yeah. Yeah, so I want to know what happens. I want to see what happens when Hooney gets like the ace-6 off type hands in a similar spot to this. Because like typically this hand would make a lot of sense to 3-bet, to like 3-bet fold on the final table. You know, like the best bad, like the top of the folding range, right, becomes the 3-bet range.
Aaron likes to play Flixie with 8-9 from the small.
But I think this flat makes sense. You can play so many hands profitably in this spot. But I want to know what is...
7-9. Aaron's going to lose some chips in this one, surely.
So yeah, I guess Big Hooney's 3-bet range here is like offsuit Broadways and offsuit ace-x. Low offsuit ace-x. Maybe also ace-10.
Maybe he doesn't 3-bet spades, he doesn't like them.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's the strategy I employ. But although I always go a little bit more aggro with spades because I don't want to see the flop because I always miss.
Aaron leading out.
That's a good question. Looks like it.
Hooney's like, why don't I 3-bet pre? Could have just won this pot. Kind of a weird spot. I think
a
it's
very
always,
unusual spot for
it's always
Mateos.
hard, isn't it, to try and put someone on a range when they do lead out on this flop.
I think this is clearly the best play for Mateos. I wouldn't even mind going maybe half pot on this turn.
Yeah, snap call from Aaron, king on the end.
Like, you're not going to get a lot of rivers you can value bet.
Well,
You
he
know,
checks
like-
back.
I had like aces, kings, queens in a
That
row,
just sounds so cool, man.
but I don't
right?
think I've ever had aces
Good
back to back.
So that's
Let's raise
I don't know how many times I've had it. Don't know how many.
casual 10.
Pretty sick that Aaron has like 2 A's at the start, like just ace, ace.
Yeah,
Ron.
this instance
Ace,
he's got Queen
ace,
Jack of
Ron.
diamonds.
Casual call.
That's what I'm going to call him from now on.
casual fold.
No pocket 9. 5 times in a row, okay.
Mateos getting out of the way with his ace 7 for 2.5x against Peter and Aaron. And
What? The lineup.
Okay.
this is Aaron. I told you, he's never seen a flop he doesn't like.
Unless Peter is, you know.
Can he barrel again?
Yeah, I mean, the problem in here is like you're too short already. Well, it's not going to work now. Oh, sorry, he has jacks, not tens. So it is going to work now.
I mean, is it?
Probably. If you jam.
When you bet, I suppose you're repping here. What?
Like just some random 10. I mean, he
Bet
could
the
easily
flop,
have a
like-
10, right?
Well, like 9, 10, 8, 10.
Yeah, 9, 10, 8, 10, ace 10, viable, king 10. I mean, he's betting queen jack on the flop. Like, you know, he just has some 10x, like, plenty of it.
It's Aaron.
Don't even mind this sizing. It's kind of nice, actually. Half pot. Like, it'd be really nice to bet like 1/3 here and like rep 2 pair
How affects Nova Scotia?
and sets.
Canada. Nova Scotia. Or East.
All right.
Throw the bluff.
I mean, as it is, Jack's obviously.
Don't have a bluff, he says.
Yeah, because I haven't already.
Phil with the aces. 8 bigs. You're ripping these in.
There it goes.
Desperate for action.
Count, please.
Gonna get some from Hooney.
All in.
The re-rip.
You a pair? I have a pair. Not so big.
Oh, I have a decent pair, yeah, like this.
It's a pretty good pair.
That's a pretty good pair, yeah.
Oh yeah, it is.
I was like, what can I do? Can I play limp or something, you know? But
No, just go
it
all in.
would have been too obvious, you know?
All right, we'll see how pure I really am.
Oh. It's not over yet, Phil. 6 would send you home.
Just have like ace.
No, let's stay together,
Just
you
have a
know?
fair shot at it.
The prepay. Oh, 6 on the turn. Hooney really is running hot.
Like, I don't know what to say. Got him with the free pair.
Gruesome comme les
Something
As,
nice out
David
there,
Nicolas
boys.
les 6, il turn son 6.
3 on the end.
brother. Unlucky.
Good
Ouais, il est
game.
dead. Là, on est 8. On est 8.
And well, unlucky Phil bought
Puis il a dit, genre,
many people's favourite.
avant le turn, genre, il arrête pas de dire qu'il est comme pure
Ja,
gold.
volgens mij
tout le
on
temps,
очень
puis
много
genre,
чипов было.
Not to
avant
be
le
for
turn. How much
him.
is it? 32?
Will defending Jack 8 in the big. 5, 6, 7. That one a little bit more Will than it is Aaron. Aaron showing some rare restraint. Checking back, Will makes the straight. It's kind of fun when someone's as bet happy as Aaron and they check back. But like, you probably expect them to have something. Jack, it seems like he's a little unbalanced. It's hard to bet that often and then check back and be balanced. Wow.
Yeah, I've obviously. I mean, I've not seen enough hands to really
Well, that's a pretty cool run out for him.
have that opinion. I guess you have to just sort of assume that Aaron has a lot of showdown value type hands in this line and just bet big.
Right.
Maybe half pot though.
How about
25?
35? I think.
35, sorry. Yeah, seems really big, but... Yeah, I mean, the thing is with this sizing, it's like... What are you trying to get called by, you know?
He's leaving the chip back in. I love it. No, not quite sure why, but
How much?
what do you reckon? Is he doing it again? Is he finding another set?
He put it.
Doesn't matter. He put it over.
Can bet it. Can, is that raised?
Yeah. Yeah. It's over. Sixes again.
Don't put against aces.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to do that twice, but hey, why the hell not?
If anyone can, Hooney can.
For the runner straight.
Oh,
Oh my
Okay, no,
God.
sorry, excuse me.
running good. Table 37. Woo! Jesus.
Wow.
All right. It's over.
Les 6 contre les 7.
It's over.
Wow.
Encore.
Again.
The Hooney Show.
It's not over.
It's
You
over.
need a 7.
You're just running too pure.
Good luck, everybody.
Taps the table. Taps out.
Yeah, man.
Huge result for the other players at the table. 70k pay jump. Everyone now guaranteed.
Who wants to
Oh,
go
cool.
out against him right now?
That's what happens.
Quarter
You
of
play
a
16
million.
years, you put in your dues, they reward you.
Must be nice
eventually,
for
you
them.
know?
AKA the numberjack needs to get out for the trip.
Nice hand, buddy.
Done much better open than 5s in this
Yeah,
situation.
I think he only had about 15 bigs. So.
Okay, 15. Yeah, it's not so great.
I'm almost for sure calling. Let me just get a count.
Wow.
I call.
It is a call, and again, everyone's going to have a chance to ladder. The big stack with the better hand. Scotty's queens. And, well, judging from what we know, good chance Charity is getting a few dollars here.
I really like Charity.
You're still bitter about that, huh?
I really like Charity Dempsey.
How many sixes are in this deck? Okay, catch running hearts as well. Well, a lot
Okay.
more sixes. All right, 6 now and out. The unlikely quad sixes with a king.
Oh, sick.
Wow, yeah.
That is sick.
Wrong one.
10, not enough. Peter, next out, all of a sudden they're dropping like flies. Everyone wants to go hang out with Philbort. Does get that $250,000. Not too bad. Now, we're guaranteed 350. Aaron
What, at
opening
100?
cutoff, ace jack.
Over.
Little over 20 bigs. Hooney with an ace in the big. Might he, just to say,
Yeah, you could just pile it here.
have this, boy. My table.
35.
Just 3 bets. This is good too.
I like it. Aaron.
Puts almost the same amount of pressure on, and you don't.
What pressure?
Yeah,
Snap calls.
yeah. This is the issue with 3 betting.
It's Hooney, and there'll probably be a 6. 988 does have the ace of diamonds.
Yeah, normally you would expect this to be interacting pretty heavily with Aaron's call range,
Just ships it in.
but it just jams the
Have
flop.
some of that.
Is it? Oh,
Oh, I thought it was gonna just.
yeah. I thought that was just
if
like
you,
a.
If you got it, you got it.
Yeah. All right, I call. That would be incredible. Whereas any other sizing doesn't fold. 9-10 is even close.
All right, Hooney up to 400. Boston, our final table.
That was pretty sick.
John Will on the button.
How much you got?
All in.
Gonna rip it in. 9-7 of diamonds. Aaron with ace queen. This is not getting through here.
Count, please.
So 10, 20, 20.
Yeah, he's got me covered.
Well, he's going to be very live. 9-7 of diamonds against ace queen.
Big hand?
Sorry.
Or just button all in? It doesn't matter. I'm not folding, so I call.
Scotty queen 3 will go out the way.
Wow.
10, 10, 10. Well, that's a pretty good flop for the
10,
ace
10,
queen.
10. 10, 10, 10.
Queen on the turn ends it. Will now
Yes!
shortest stack.
Can shove.
I like it. Going to go for a raise, but a little bit more than 2x to dissuade peeled from the big blind. And he only has a short stack. Good adjustment from Scott. Oh, Oleg's moved all in ace. He hasn't realised there's been a raise. I was about to say, there's no way he's seen the raise
Could I have it count?
when he jammed. I was about to say this must be a misclick. Sure enough it is. He thought he was jamming small to big.
Yeah, you have to call it, say it, for sure.
He didn't see that you had raised.
Il a pas vu que le vieux raise. Il a shove sur moi. Ensuite, contre 5-4.
A massive lapse in concentration from Oleg there. What a mistake this could be for him if he doesn't get lucky. It's effectively
So
cool all in with 4-5. Oh, he's flopped diamonds, but they're no good.
Wow. 6 of clubs.
Well, 10 of diamonds, no sweat there.
Good game.
Nuts for Scott.
Unreal.
Là, what is up?
Yeah.
Wow, that one's
Then he
going to
gave
hurt
away
a lot.
closing.
It's one thing to bust out of a tournament. It's another thing to bust out of a tournament because you make a bad play. It's completely different to bust out of a tournament because you didn't see someone who was already raised. Cooney raising up queen 10. Will ace 8. This might be where he draws a line in the sand. 5 bigs. Way the shortest stack. Way ahead of Hooney. Alright, he's left some chips back in case there is multiple all-ins behind him.
19.
I don't think that's a legal raise.
You put
It
7.
is.
19?
Yeah, 19.
5.
7 and 7. You raised 7, he raised 7.
Oh, I thought I went 12-5. That's why I was like, I thought it had to be 20.
Oh.
Okay.
He just didn't want nobody else in.
They go for the rest of it. Hooney behind, but not by much.
Ooh.
There's the 9. Anything in the middle. 10
10
jack queen. It's never easy.
Fair game, buddy.
Queen on the end. Hooney does it again. Eliminates another one on this final table.
Nice meeting you.
Nice to meet you.
Well Blaze. 150k better off than he was supposed to be, thanks to
I
Oleg's.
felt like it was.
If you guys would like to see more final table highlights from the biggest events in the world, make sure to subscribe and turn on post notifications, as we do our best to provide highlights on a weekly basis. Thank you, and enjoy the rest of the video.
And wouldn't you know it, another flop set of 6s on this final table. Scott with the queen of spades. And with a deuce.
Bet 12.
Scott going to take one off with his flush draw.
Actually doesn't matter.
So I can't slide around onto the end? Yeah, just so it's uncomfortable having to, can't look. I like to be able to look at them.
Bet 28.
So he can have a set of 6s or deuces. Wow.
28.
Scott does call 28 million. with the queen high flush draw. Pardon me. Right, well, that's put to bed as we reach the river. 8 of clubs. Scott checks once again, and I'd like to see Mateus go for a non all in with a set. Can be getting trapped. Want to get paid off by some hands. He's gone right in that neighborhood. 28% pop. Gets it through up to 190. This leaves Scott clear the shortest stack now. And what a decision it was. Hooney behind Ace Jack. I'm going to go slightly larger sizing. Scott being on a shallow stack in the big. Aaron, Ace 10 of clubs in the small. Ace 5-4, trouble for Aaron. Hooney out kicking him on this ace high board.
José, pídeme una botella de agua, porfa.
He's gone big, 42. The idea here is to try and play small pots out of position against a chip leader on the final. He's behind to ace 5, ace 4, pocket 4s, pocket 5s. There are a lot of draws out there. So he's going to call here and evaluate turns. Well, Hooney was kind of a fun decision. He could start turning his hand to a bluff, but much rather do it with the jack of diamonds. I think happier just to check and get to showdown. Another diamond on the river.
Check.
Hooney's going to win this one. Surprisingly win it. Again, these other guys know they just got to fold. A lot of hands until Scott goes bust. This one, not going to be a hand that gets followed though, even though it's 2.5x. Queen 10 suited, obviously good enough to take a flop. Jack 7-8, Hooney takes the lead, but this board more than ever connects with Mateus, given the raise size pre and the situation with Scott.
Check.
And it does connect with him this time as he pairs the 10 on the turn.
I got like 160. Nobody's playing. They're just, yeah, it's horrible. And that old guy's just sitting there waiting. I don't know what he's waiting on, but he's waiting.
Aaron's mic is still on. And he's stabbing now. Especially to Hooney. Two pair by the river.
6, 12, 15 million. So it only has a few more rounds, so I'm just going to try to lay blind out.
He is going
And
to
then once it
lead.
gets up to 800, I'm going nuts.
Just over half.
I'm hammering everything. Yeah, the other dude's super tight. He's not playing hands with hands. Yeah. I'm just going to try to beat the big dude. I'm just going to hammer everything.
Show them the flop. You fold on the flop? No? I had the best hand on the flop.
Aaron, ace 9 the small. This will be a jam into Scott's big, no doubt.
All in?
Good call.
Scott calls it off with queen 5.
Good game, bro.
Repeat 4.
Good game, man.
Scott is our 4th place finisher, and well, what a guy and what a
playing,
player. What an honor it's been to watch him play. Takes home $650,000.
Seems that way, yeah. Because there should be 900 and something million, right?
Should be 948.
I mean, you got what, 6?
That's 519.
What a flop for Mateus, pair and flush draw.
Have more? don't think so, bro. 3, 24, 60, 84, 430, 50, 70,
He
90.
checks it to Aaron, who is
There's
a small
5.
dog with his pair of 8s.
5, 10, 11, 13, 15, 519.
He's going to bet and goes big as always, 25 million.
20.
So it's with the pair to call. It's a theoretical call, but maybe an exploit to raise against someone like Aaron. Check, check, ace on the end. Bad card for Mateus to bluff. Well, Aaron, maybe about to take down a 94 million chip pot, but wasn't looking likely.
Nice hand. $24.
Aaron raising up ace 5. Who need limp calling 3s? I'm surprised thus far about this one. 10, 6, 4. Scary looking board for Aaron. But it does have a 5.
25 million?
25 minutes.
So we'll do some firing. 25 million. Can't see Hooney folding a pair just yet, albeit an underpair to 3 overs. Eight does give Aaron a straight draw, but that's another scary looking card. Hooney improves on that a lot. All his middling combos have got a pair and a draw. Aaron does check it back. Again, not a great card for him to see.
Check.
Ballsy bluff.
1 pair.
Not going to pull it off.
Pair is good.
Pair is good. Hooney tables the 3s. Aaron's face says it all.
Ace king? No. Ace 5?
Ace 5.
Another hand he's compelled to play. 5, 5, 5.
Now all the 5s come out. Like she's punishing me.
Again, Mateus doesn't have as much garbage as usual. Peeling from the big, but this is still one. I imagine Hooney will want to stab at having raised from the button, especially with a hand as poor as 8 high. Going big, I like it. She keeps putting these big sizings on. This one half pot. Make life difficult for Mateus. He knows Mateus is going to be playing snug. Check on the turn. Can Hooney fire again? Notice Mateus doesn't have many pairs. He's going to jam a lot of them pre and well, Gin River for Mateus. He's going large sizing. Almost Mateus, stack Mateus is going to call this, of course, with his 9. Certainly worthy of thinking, but he is not folding this.
You win. Nice hand.
Would have got it through against King 10.
But I didn't use it.
Hooney going to complete his ace from the small. Ten, 7, 4. Aaron checks his gut shot. Only his ace high. Mateos, easy bet with his overpair.
Oh.
I'm surprised Aaron are going to take one off with a gut shot here in this limp pot for 3 blinds. Mateos is much stronger than a blind on blind heads up confrontation. He's going to get in trouble because he's found a pair.
100 million.
And he bets huge, 100 million. Enough to set Aaron all in. Hooney, ace king on the button, 15 mil. Mateos getting more and more comfortable. Just 260 calls with his 7s. Hooney flopping best once again.
20.
Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Disaster for Hooney. Just got caught bluffing a moment ago. Gonna go for 2 more streets of value here, and little does he know, he's betting into a set. This is going to be a pivotal pot in this tournament. This may well be where Mateos wrestles the lead from Hooney. He's going to call here and have way under a pot left on the river. And if it bricks out, it's hard to see Hooney not going for his throat.
$69, right?
69.
Go. Mateos with just 160 back. 217 is your pot size. Heading to the river. Oh, 10. Let's change things a little bit. Mateos can definitely have ace 10. Definitely obviously have hands like ace jack, ace 6. Jack 6 suited. Set 6 is set 7s. I think Hooney's still going to have to go for it here. Doesn't have to go all in on this board.
All in.
May just go all in. Mateos snaps with his set.
Okay.
So sick. Almost checked too. Fuck.
There you go. Adrian Mateos, the new chip leader for the first time.
Sick turn.
Yeah, sick.
This is what we're guaranteed. 830k for the top 3. Second, just over $1 million. First, 1.35. Scott, William, and Oleg. Hooney on 55 bigs. Mateos now at 90. Aaron's still very short, 14 bigs. But it is all change here at the Caribbean Poker Party main event final table.
Check. Check.
883. Sees a couple of checks. Heart on the turn. Gives Mateos the flush draw. Hooney's pair still best.
36.
36 million.
It's going big on the turn. Protect against all sorts of things. Mateos calling with ace high and a heart. Knows he can be ahead of a lot of things here. He'll take this pot down.
Check.
Check.
It's high.
All in.
All in.
Can I get a count, please?
22 bigs
I
even.
call.
Does make the call. And, well, looking good for Aaron. Flops a jack. Little fist pump.
Queen.
Customary fist bump. Queen would make a split.
No queen. I'll fall down. I'll fall straight down.
Jack, full house for Aaron. Mateus the shortest by 1 blind.
Big applause for Mr. Barbato. From Spain, Mr. Adrian Mateos. Big applause for Adrian. And from Costa Rican States, Mr. Christopher Heineken.
Unicorn. Yeah.
Run good.
Run good.
Mateus raising from the small. 24 mils. Hooney, king 9 in the big. Gonna call and see this flop. Hooney with the top pair king kicker. Much better looking hand on this board. Bingo on the turn for Mateus. Finds that straight. Sure, we're going to win a big pot here. No reason to stop firing. Doesn't block any straight, block any pairs or trips. Oh, he is going to stop firing.
65 million.
That's 65.
Call.
He does. Cool. 222 million in there, and well, a little bit like before. Hooney has to be careful. Heading to the river. Well, the river is going to kill the action. Spades complete. Any 6 are straight.
Check.
Test checks. Imagine Hooney just going to check this one back now.
Showdown.
Jeez. You have 5? 52.
Where was 52?
Going for it again. Get 52. Mateus going to take a look at this flop. 8-9 suited. Let's play, he says. 120 mil in the pot. Queen, Jack 3, 2 spades. That one is Mateus.
Check.
It's not a situation he has to worry about getting blasted off this because he can call with his gut shot straight flush draw. No, I can just do that. Take the check raise out of play.
Oh. Call.
Hooney with an ace on the button. Things not gone his way. Now decides to start ripping it, and he's going to rip it straight into Aaron's ace king. This could be the end of Hooney.
All in.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Where is the rejam? Uh-oh, indeed. Never going to be in shape with ace 3. Hooney looking for a 3. Ace 9-9.
Oh, I can't win.
Well,
Drawn dead.
yeah, he can get a chop. 9 or an ace.
Well, a 9. A 9.
I need an ace or a 9.
It's
A
not
9
likely
could
out.
come.
Ace or 9, or Hooney is out in third.
Good game, man.
Have a good one.
There it is. King on the end. He looked like
Yeah,
he was
brother.
destined to win this tournament.
too, man.
Sure, I'll see you again.
Busts out.
Perfect. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
All right, here we go. Heads up battle
Thank you.
about to commence. $100,000 and the PartyPoker Live Millions title on the line. Aaron flicking it in with 9-3. This is a little wide. But if you know it's going to come ace 9-6, why not go ahead?
16.
16.
$16 million. The C-bet, of course, a call from Aaron. 8 of spades. Great card. Mateus to keep barreling. Picks up straight flush draw.
70 million.
70 million, just under the pot. That should be the end of this hand.
Check.
This one playing
10.
fast.
10.
Mateos betting his 7 on the turn, where he has gone behind. Aaron raising up his jack to 40, being limped in pre. Mateos, quick call. Pace of play certainly faster since the deal's been done. Deuce on the end. Well, gin for Mateos. He checks. Aaron.
55.
Wow, he's
35.
gone
How
for
much?
55.
55. I'm not quite sure what this bet's supposed to be.
55, sorry.
Call.
It'll be called, and he's going to be losing.
And lose first.
Not quite sure what he was hoping to get value from there. Flush draw completed. He had a jack.
Nice river. Fuck.
Lucky one.
Jesus Christ.
Mateos raising 7-8 on the button. Aaron defending 6-3 in the big.
16.
16.
16 has bet with the second
Close.
pair, and Aaron calls with 6-3 of spades for the backdoor flush draw. No draw, but turns a pair.
45.
Mateos going for barrel number 2. And if you're calling with 6 high on the flop, it's hard to fold when you make a pair, even though you clearly should. I was about to say river 8 would cause all sorts of problems, because Mateos doesn't have a whole lot of 8s. He double barrels. He's either hopeful here. Aaron has a king.
110.
110. Fold.
8.
Snap call from Aaron. And yeah, I don't.
Can't beat luck, man, I guess. Jeez. It's a good turn river for you there, buddy.
Well, he's saying can't beat luck. I don't.
I'm all in. I'm all in.
Is it possible that?
Doesn't matter.
Like, are you serious?
Yeah.
So,
You can do whatever you want. I'm not looking. I'm all in.
Wow.
so
You just put in. If you put in 5, I get to act.
okay.
All in.
Call.
This is bizarre.
Showdown.
Mateos limps in with Jack 9. Aaron jams blind, has 10 deuce off, and this may well be his best chance. The way the last, his mental state seems to be in.
7 for a switch.
7 would give him additional outs.
Jack.
Well, his outs just switch. Now he's a jack instead of a 10.
That's it. Good game, man.
Wait.
It's over. Look, it's gone, buddy.
It's not over yet.
It's over.
Mateos has seen this one enough times before in his life to know it's
Jack,
never
yeah.
over until the last card rolls off the deck.
Tell her to
It's
flip the
anything
card.
but a jack.
Alright.
He wins, and it is.
Good game, buddy. All right.
Sick after that 3-way deal. Mateos is the champion. Off to greet the rather sizable rail. Winamax team walking away with another trophy. Mateos taking down the 25k super high roller. And now the Caribbean Poker Party main event title.